Welcome in, folks. It's the Prince Gaming here from Twitch. I do hope you're having a fantastic day. The link to the Twitch is in the description. If you enjoy what you see, then pop over, follow. You know what to do. Like, subscribe. Now, I'm a main DVD streamer, have been for over a year. 1.5k hours. We've got every survivor level 50, all perks unlocked. We've got the killer perks all unlocked. Huntress owns them all. We're a Huntress main. We play a mean pyramid head. We're also learning melee killers such as the Trapper as well. Now, I want, and the whole point of this video is to provide a guide to DBD from a beginner's perspective. I want survivors to have the fun that I have within this game. Now, if you want to see the fun, the hype, the entertainment, I know the community, I know I would love to meet you. Come on over. Right, let's get into this guide, folks. Right, the guide will include an intro, generators, state of health, exit gates, hatch, window vaulting, pallets, healing, totems, saving, and a summary. You spawn on the map with 3 other random survivors. Your objective and theirs is to power 5 generators up, and that'll power the exit gates, then you can make your way out. When you walk up to the generator, you get a prompt. I'm on PC, so the prompt says left click and hold to repair the generator. While repairing the generator, you'll have a skill check pop up with a moving line. That line you have to hit in the transparent bar or the white field bar on the circle. If you make it in the white field bar, you will get a great skill check, and that will give you more blood points and progression towards complete generator. If you get it in the transparent bar, you'll get a good skill check, still some blood points. There are floodlights on each generator, and they're easy to see from a distance on outside maps. These floodlights make it much easier for you, the survivor, or any one of your survivor friends to find a generator and start working on it. Obviously, if you get chased by the killer, which happens right now, then you are in chase. That means your other survivor friends are safe at the moment, and they should be going to repair generators. So it's really important, if you've not got a terror radius, if no one's on chase, being injured, that you work on those generators. And if you are on chase, you keep that killer busy as long as you can using windows, pallets, turning, moving, going to locations to try and avoid that killer. Now, when you go up to a generator as well, we just want to cover that if you do not hit the skill check in the right place, i.e. the bar that's presented on the circle of the skill check, it will explode as you just seen there, and this will then cause the killer to have a notification that you're working on the generator, and they may make their way over to that area, possibly putting you under pressure and chase. Now, I wanted to make you aware that as survivors, if one of you are repairing the generator, there's no failed skill checks and no great skill checks. It will take 80 seconds to complete it. If 2 survivors are repairing a generator, you'll have an icon above the repair bar, as you can see here, and it will take you 47 seconds. If 3 survivors go to repair, it will be 38 seconds, and if 4 survivors, it will be 36 seconds. Health states, there are 3 of them: healthy, injured, or dying. Healthy, you're able to run about, make very little noise, only leave scratch marks as you're moving. When you get injured, a mark appears across the HUD, the graphics of the survivor's face on the left hand side, and this indicates to you, if you're not on chase, whether someone else is, because you can see they've been injured. The killer's obviously got them and hit them with one of their abilities. Now, while injured, if the killer finds you again and they hit you a second time, you'll end up in the dying state. The dying state puts you on the floor, where all you can do is recover or crawl. Now, this gives the killer the opportunity to pick you up and then put you on a hook, or one of your survivor friends to come along heal you, putting you back into injured state, allowing you to carry on with the rest of the game. The exit gates light up when the hatch is closed or 5 generators are done. You'd run to one of the exit gates, you pull the lever down. This will start activating the gate or opening the gate. You pull it down to the letter E on escape, means the lights will not come on. The killer's likely to go to the other gate, giving you a time to creep back to the gate, back to the lever. Continue opening that exit gate. 3 lights will light up, the exit gates will open, and then you can escape the map. If you open the gates, whatever progress you've made, if the killer finds you, takes you, and you take them on chase, you will lose no progress. Another survivor can come by, or you can come back and open the gate. Likewise, another tip is to open the gate to roughly 99%. Once the gate is opened, a timer will begin, and you've got a set amount of time to get out of the gate. It's 2 minutes, folks. With the hatch, you can walk up to it and follow the prompt. On PC, you can left click and it'll jump you through the hatch. If the killer happens to down you, before you get there, you can then wiggle. This will fill up the wiggle bar, and if you max that bar out, you'll stun the killer, be able to jump off and head back towards the hatch, and again follow the prompt to escape. Likewise, if it's not the end of the game, you can wiggle off the killer's shoulder and be able to get to a pallet or a window location, providing the opportunity to loot or lose the killer. If you're not down on the floor, you can still crawl, and then you can still crawl towards the hatch, and you can use the prompt to escape through the hatch. Now, obviously, if you're not near the hatch, you're on the floor, you can recover as well. But please, if you're on the floor in dying state, do your best to either recover or crawl to a location where you can be recovered. With window vaulting, you can walk up to window, follow the on-screen prompt, which is spacebar for PC, and as you do that at walking pace, it will be a slow vault, no notification given to killer. If you sprint at the window and then you press spacebar, you'll do a fast vault. It gives a sound and a graphical notification to killer. And then you have what's classed as a medium vault, where you, on a tight angle, sprint towards the window and then vault through it. There'll be a slight delay before you do, and then you'll complete a fast vault, giving a graphical and sound notification to killer. Pallets are a limited resource in the game, so when you run past one on chase, you can press the prompt on screen spacebar for PC to drop the pallet. This blocks the killer and it gives you an opportunity to escape or find another location to loop around. If the killer is on chase and comes to you when you're at the pallet, the other side, you can press the prompt key spacebar for PC to drop the pallet on the killer. This stuns them, and that actually delays the killer further. They've got to recover from the stun, break the pallet to continue the chase. When you find a survivor that's injured, you individually can heal the survivor within 16 seconds. If there's a teammate nearby, you can heal them for half the time, 8 seconds. It's really important to find those survivors and support each other and be cooperative. No, only 2 survivors maximum can heal another survivor. There is a survivor perk called self-care. This takes 32 seconds for you to heal yourself individually. You could say this is a lot of time, but actually it allows all the other 3 survivors in the game to carry on with all their objectives. No need to find you, and you can just carry on. And this is especially helpful in endgame when you're by yourself and injured. You have a lit and dull totem in the game. Totem here is a dull totem. It's not lit up. There are 5 totems altogether in the game, either dull or lit. Depends on if the killer brings what we call a hex perk. The hex perk is what allows for a lit totem to happen within the game. How to cleanse a totem? You walk up to totem, you follow the on-screen prompt. I'm on PC, so I hold the left mouse button down, just like I would on a generator, and then the totem will be destroyed, giving the killer a sound and graphical notification. This is a lit totem. There's no difference, it'll take the same amount of time, but once cleansed, it'll make a huge explosion. This explosion will be seen by all survivors and the killer. 2 or 3 chests will spawn on the map, more can or less can based on offerings from the killer or survivors. They will contain an item that are very supportive, torch, key, toolbox or medkit that can support you in the match. You'll always find one in the basement. When someone's hooked, you'll see their aura on the map of when they're being hooked and where they are hooked. You go up to them, you follow the prompts on the screen, and you can rescue them off the hook. And if you want to heal them by the hook, you can, or you can go away to safety and heal further away. The hooks, there are 3 hook stages. Stage 1 is called the summoning phase. It lasts 60 seconds, and it's your life bar 100% to 51%. You can even be saved by another survivor, and if you are not, then you'll go to second stage called the struggle phase, which is also 60 seconds. You will also go to the struggle phase if the killer catches you a second time. And finally, stage 3 is sacrifice. And that is it for this match. But remember, there's always another lobby. You can attempt to save yourself, but this is a 4% chance of being successful. So better off waiting for a friend. There are lockers that you can hide in. These block killer perks such as barbecue. However, if you get into a locker as the killer's coming round, they can just pick you straight out of the locker, meaning even if you're healthy, like that example there, they can pick you up out of the locker, put you straight onto a hook, putting the whole team at a disadvantage. How to enter a locker? You just walk towards one slowly, press a spacebar or follow the prompt on screen, and then you'll open the door and you'll climb into it. There'll be no notification for the killer. If you sprint towards the locker and you press the key that is prompted on your screen, spacebar for me, I'm on PC, that'll be a fast fold. This means you'll create a sound notification and graphical notification for the killer. Bear in mind, there is a killer perk called Iron Maiden that if you leave a locker, you'll scream and be exposed for a small period of time. Have fun! The wiggle phase, chests and lockers, they were added during the editing stage. We felt that these would be really beneficial to survivors playing the game for the first time. Maybe they've only got several hours, if not maybe under 100 hours into the game. Some people may have more and may find this useful. Now, I want to leave you with my view of the game, that it's a video game, it's made up of pixels, and so it doesn't impact your real life. It's about escapism, getting immersed into the game, having fun, making those social connections with other people, and enjoying the game, whether you do that competitively or you have meme builds and you have fun with a co-op group of friends. Remember, different humans go through different stuff in their life, so just put GG, put well played, regardless of the win or loss, however you judge that. I've been the Prince Gaming. I'm live on Twitch on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, 8:30 PM on Monday and Wednesday, 9 PM on Friday. All the details in the Discord and in Twitter, that's on the About page. If you've enjoyed this video, if you like what you've seen, please feel free to subscribe and like the video. Myself and the community would love to see you in the stream, so I'll see you there or in the next video. Wish you a great day.